Today on 10 live from the Lowe's Hotel. Get a tour around Jay-Z's new nightclub in Atlantic City. Stop whining and start winning. Surefire ways for women to thrive in business. Get your children in their Halloween costume and get them on TV. We'll tell you how. And everything pumpkin, from martinis to pie to soup. But first, he's made it this far on The Apprentice Martha Stewart. Hear how Jim is hanging in there. 10 starts right now.
And coming up next after the break, we'll meet the woman who inspired these beautiful Indian designs and this Indian jewelry. Also, Jay-Z, Bill, his new 40/40 club is open for business.
Yeah, we're going to get a behind-the-scenes look of the posh new nightclub when 10 returns.
Welcome back to 10. I have to say, I feel like royalty here, and I actually should, because this beautiful shawl and these earrings and this necklace are all inspired by Indian royalty. And joining me now is the designer behind this beautiful line, Kalpana Jaggi. You're Indian, born in India, but you now have this company in New York and these beautiful designs inspired by the kings and queens. And tell me a little bit about this, because these originally were made of gold and silver.
With silk, yes.
With silk. So
yes.
Tell me about like something like what I'm wearing or these other pieces here, because it's very unique.
Something like this takes about 30 man-hours for 2 people to make.
Okay.
This is made from silk, but this is not pure gold. In the ancient times, it used to be pure gold and pure silver. So once the silk gave away, you could weigh the silver or gold.
Wow.
That would have value.
Now, something like this sells for $79, but in ancient times, it would have been something like what I'm wearing, if it was made with pure gold or silver, would have been $5,000.
Right.
And what's interesting, you actually have ancient looms that these are woven on from ancient times?
Yes. They have still continued the tradition, which was hundreds of years old. There is no machines at all.
So everything
is hand woven.
Is hand done.
Yes.
And if we take a look at these beautiful shirts here, these are actually inspired by the kings and the queens.
Yes. The stones that you see is called kundan, K-U-N-D-A-N, and kundan was worn by royalty in jewelry. So we took those and put them over here just for decoration.
Right.
But these are again inspired by olden designs.
Right, and it's very in style right now. You said this piece here actually would have come from a king's garment.
Yes.
And now we don't have, but in ancient times it would have been real diamonds,
That's
right?
And rubies.
And rubies, and these are just
artificial stones.
Artificial stones. Now tell me a little bit about the jewelry, because you have all kinds of beautiful pieces, some with stones, citrine and garnet, and then some of these metal pieces, sterling silver pieces that we're wearing. What about the pieces that you and I have on?
The pieces that you and I have on are again worn in Rajasthan on everyday basis by royalty, by regular people, by everybody.
And then what about something like this, which is a little bit more, elaborate and costs more money, of course. What about something like this?
Okay, this is called twisted lemon quartz. This is a natural stone. All these that you see here are natural stones. This is multi-tourmaline. Mm-hmm. This is ametrine. These are cornelian drops.
This is beautiful. And how about this one?
This is blue topaz with pink tourmaline.
And in the olden days, these would have been on the shirts
on
and
the
things,
shirts,
right?
Yes.
And now you even have these ankle bracelets, and some of them actually had bells on them. And what was the reason for that?
You see, in the olden times, the men and women had different areas to sit. So when the women folk were walking around the men's place,
they could hear them
jingle.
They could hear them coming.
That's right.
So they would know.
And when they were traveling, they didn't want women to be looking at other men, because silver is supposed to keep your romantic temperature lower.
Oh.
So they made sure that the women wore heavy-duty silver ankle bracelets.
And how about this? This is rather unusual. I wasn't sure what this was, but it's actually pretty cool. It looks like a large earring, but it's not.
No. This is a key ring that I use in everyday life. I put all my keys in the key ring, and we just put it on the pants or the skirt or whatever you're wearing.
Right, so it's decorative.
Yes.
And you always know where your keys
are.
And now your company, you started this company about a year ago, and you're based in New York City.
Yes.
And if someone was interested in these designs, then they could go to your website.
That's
or
right.
we have a link on our website, NBC10.com.
That's right.
Well, Kalpana Jaggi, thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And if you'd like more information on it, or you'd like to buy one of these, just go to our website, NBC10.com. We'll be right back with more of 10.
After the break, stop whining and start winning. Meet the author who has surefire ways for women to succeed in business.